wherever you listen throughout the world. It's football time in Tennessee.
Here's Tua stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone.
Touchdown!
Alabama! Devontae Smith! Touchdown, Alabama! And the Crimson Tide has once again ascended to the top of the college football mountain.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's got
40,
something.
50.
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Colley.
Good afternoon. Welcome into the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake in the WKOM 101.7 FM studios in downtown Columbia. As always, at least for the next week, Big Lou Maddox is with us. We will be joined by Clayton the Claw Harris soon. And congratulations to the Whitthorne Middle School Tigers football team and our own in-house head coach, James Dickinson, as they won the first game right out of the chute against E.O. Kaufman out at Lindsey Nelson Stadium on Jim Cartwright Field. Big Lou, you and I had the call. And
that was fun.
Yeah, and Whitthorne looked good.
It looked great.
I mean, what was it, 25-0? 25-0.
They didn't score in the second half either.
You're right.
Nobody did.
That was the score at halftime, and like you said, nobody scored in the second half. Talked to Coach James Dickinson earlier today, and he was in a good mood. He was pleased, and we talked a little bit about the game last night, and just a few mental errors here and there. There were some coaches, and coaches, there are always some questionable calls as far as the refereeing goes, but there's a little bit of ammunition for Coach Dickinson to use over the next week before their next game. A week from tonight will be the high school jamboree, the Murray County Public Schools Game Day High School Jamboree, and that's going to be held at Spring Hill High School. And we will be bringing that to you just like we did the middle school jamborees. We'll be broadcasting it, streaming it live, video-wise, if you can't make it over to Spring Hill, or if you want to go to the game and then rewatch. A lot of people watch our streams. They'll go to the game, parents, players, teachers, whatever, fans. They might go to the game, and then, I've heard stories of them going home and rewatching the game over many times, at least once, but many times. And thus you'll see our streaming broadcast of some of these games get into the thousands.
Well over that.
I mean, yeah.
Multiple thousands.
Right.
After the fact.
And so if you folks out there have a business, a real estate business, whatever you want to promote, give Coach Dickinson a call here at the radio station, 931-388-3636, and get in touch with Coach Dickinson, and he will set you up. It's extremely affordable, and to get on a sponsorship right now as football season is kicking off is a smart business decision. That's about the only way I know how to put it to you.
We've had 2,000 people watch our broadcast from last night.
From last night, over 2,000. I mean, that's,
maybe more than that if you combine all the.
And you get your banner put on there. We talked about our sponsors for this 2025 season for Whitthorne Middle School while we were on the broadcast last night. But along with that, on top of that, the streaming video that we use of the game, that people can go back online at any time and pull that back up and watch it again. And that's what they've done. That's why there's over 2,000 views on it. And if I was still in business, I own a couple of small businesses here. I'm retired out of that now. But if I was still in business, I would have a banner on that broadcast, on that stream, for sure.
Yeah.
As affordable as it is. So give Coach Dickinson a call if you're interested in that, 931-388-3636, and leave a message for Coach Dickinson. He'll get right back with you. A crypto group has fessed up, guys, to the nefarious behavior at different WNBA venues across the country. This has been going on for over a week now. The first incident happened on July 29th. 6 WNBA games and venues, to be exact. USA Today online spoke with a person from a meme coin called Green Dildo Coin yesterday. And the cryptocurrency group has claimed responsibility, calling the humming of sex toys onto WNBA hardwood during ball games pranks. That's what the meme coin cryptocurrency startup guys called them, just pranks. Yesterday, 2 toys were thrown at a game between the Chicago Sky and the Atlanta Dream. One landed behind the Dream's bench and another landed onto the court. Now, I know yesterday and yesterday's show, the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, towards the end we gave odds on different colors, on what color odds and who exactly would remove the contraband from the court. But I have to clarify something. Wagers are only paid on the devices that make it onto the hardwood court. The ones that don't make it, they might be tossed from nosebleed sections or whatever the deal is. And if it lands behind the Dream bench like one of them did last night, that doesn't count. I don't care what color it was.
So if it hits a spectator upside the face
and just falls and does not make it onto the hardwood, then it doesn't count. It has to make it in between the lines.
But didn't purple hit last night? Did it not though?
I have to go back and check my notes.
Late last night, I believe, on the West Coast.
A crypto group has taken responsibility for it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're joined by Clayton the Claw, and the latest incident was last night, as a pair of sex toys were thrown at the Chicago Sky Atlanta Dream game. Excuse me. Like I said, one made it to the court.
Yeah, I think purple cashed in last night at 4-1 if you had purple.
Per USA Today, like I said, the lighthearted meme coin was launched on July 28th as a counter to what the group considers a toxic environment in the crypto world. The group coordinated plans to enter in WNBA arenas with green sex toys to promote the launch, according to text messages obtained by USA Today. The first sex toy incident took place on July 29th, the day after the launch. And the spokesperson for greendildo.com currency is what it's called. That's the name of it. That's the color of these devices. Quote, the spokesperson for greendildo.com said, "We didn't do this because we dislike women's sports or like." Now, notice how many times like is used in this quote. "Like some of the narratives that are trending right now are ridiculous," he said. "Creating disruption at games is like it happens in every single sport, right? We've seen it in the NFL. We've seen it in hockey, fans doing random things to more or less create attention."
That's the most professional press release I've ever heard in my life.
We knew that in order to get a voice in that space, we had to go out and do some viral stunts to save us from having to pay that influencer cabal. Sacrifice our souls and the fate of the project, more or less.
Was dude taking a puff in between?
I don't know, but I hope I did him. I hope I did him. I hope I did him respect because I tried to kind of sound a little bit like him right there.
Well, I think you summed it up well.
Some of the players and coaches of the WNBA have not taken the issue so lightly. Though a few players were amused by the early incidents, others have made their opinions clear. It's super disrespectful, Chicago Sky center Elizabeth Williams said after a sex toy was thrown at a home game on Friday. It's really immature. Whoever is doing it needs to grow up. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's stupid, Los Angeles Sparks coach Lynn Roberts said on Tuesday after the object was thrown at a Sparks game. It's also dangerous. And, player safety is number one. Respecting the game, all those things. I think it's really stupid. So, 2 people have been arrested in connection with the stunt so far. Last Saturday, a person was arrested in connection with the first incident at the Valkyries Dream game. On Wednesday, an 8-year-old was arrested for throwing the object.
18-year-old.
18-year-old.
Not an 8-year-old.
I got it. 18-year-old was arrested for throwing the object at the Mercury game with a sex toy hitting a fan in the stands who was attending with his 9-year-old niece.
How was your night last night? Well, I went to the WNBA game.
And in the third quarter, I get whacked upside the head with I didn't know what it was at first.
Oh, my.
But then Sally picked it up and showed it, and I was like, drop that. Let go of that. Drop it.
And it appears
look away.
And it appears after last night's launch or launches, the clear bag policy didn't work.
No, I'm telling you, those guys aren't carrying those in a bag. They're in any type of.
Those guys.
It is somewhat. It is. Yeah, it's guys. I'm telling you. So, like I said, and wagers on color and who's gonna remove it from the court totally rely on whether the object lands in between the lines.
Well,
outside the lines, behind the bench, hitting someone in the stands and falling at their feet. None of those count. It has to go onto the hardwood, and that's the way the wagers are paid.
Well,
Vegas ain't playing.
There's a new line.
Vegas ain't playing with
Have you heard the new? There's an over/under line on the total throughout the rest of the year.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
What
you were
is
talking
the
about
line?
something. I thought you were talking about something.
I think so.
Another type of over/under.
I think it's set at 11.5 right now.
My goodness.
11.5 is over/under.
It's raining men.
And
man.
NFL preseason was last night, and all 3 home dogs covered last night. All, for some reason,
Even in the tie in Seattle?
yeah. I mean, the home team was getting points. Las Vegas and Seattle was the late game. 23-23 was the final. Las Vegas was favored by like 4 or 3.5 or something like that at Seattle.
Oh yeah, and by the way, your name got brought up last night at bedtime. Mom, Drake's the one that told me this game was on. I just want to watch it before I go to bed. You got school tomorrow. You got to be in bed. It is 9:30. But Mom, Drake's the one that told me.
Well,
we were on the NFL Network. So
you know what? I'm sorry about that. I won't do that again.
That game lasted until 12:30 last night. So.
Well, the first game, the Indianapolis Colts and AR5, Anthony Richardson Sr.
That's right.
Anthony Richardson, AR Sr. AR Sr., they lost at Baltimore. They were favored by 6 points at Baltimore, and they lost 24-16. And Magic 8 Ball liked the over in that last night, which got there.
Dislocated his pinky.
Congratulations. And he got drilled. Did you see the hit that he got sent to the sidelines on?
Did you see his finger?
Dude, I didn't see the finger, but I saw the hit about 3 times and in slow motion, and he got blindsided and just ripped. But they say he's probably going to be ready to play on Saturday. this next Saturday.
You know, Daniel Jones is supposed to start on Saturday. He still might get some time, though.
Cincinnati, same old Cincinnati, that 99 problems, and defense is one of them. I'm just going to tell you right now. They got beat 34-27 in a preseason game by Philadelphia at Philadelphia. So Seattle covered, getting points at home. Philadelphia covered, getting points at home. Baltimore covered, getting points at home. 3-team parlay last night. Take all the home team dogs. You're golden. But Cincinnati, the problem with Cincinnati, and other than them starting extremely slow the past few seasons, I mean, like 1-3, 1-4, or 0-4, or whatever the deal is.
Yep.
Other than that, you can't pay Joe Burrow $50 million a year and pay Jamar Chase $30 million a year, and
T. Higgins another $25.
And that's right, and then have any money left over to pay anybody on defense. So you just hope to God you can get lucky and outscore your opponent for a win during the regular season.
That's the strategy they've had for the past 5 or 6 years.
And I was reading some articles, and a couple of days ago, a gentleman that I think highly of in the gambling world said Cincinnati to not make the playoffs this year is plus 125. And he also liked Baltimore Ravens to win the AFC North.
I like that too.
Minus 155.
Yeah, it's a good solid bet.
If you play both of those, I mean,
you parlay
if the Bengals aren't making the playoffs,
parlay them together and get about 3-1 odds.
If the Bengals
maybe 2.5 to 1 odds, because those are, well, I don't know. You get the plus 125 on Cincinnati, minus 1, so you might get around 2.5 to 1 odds.
If the Bengals aren't making the playoffs, then your only hope at that point would be that Pittsburgh is a playoff team, and I'm not buying that.
I'm not either. I don't have faith in Aaron Rodgers anymore. When things start to go south with Aaron Rodgers, he gets all pissy and
quits
and starts pointing his fingers at everybody else. But it's never him. Even though he threw 3 interceptions and a pick 6 in the game, So AR5, took a vicious hit and dislocated his pinky against Baltimore in Baltimore last night, but they said dislocated pinky should be ready to go. Milroe, Jalen Milroe, former Alabama quarterback, number 4, got in the game for Seattle last night, went 6 for 10 for 61 yards. He had 38 yards rushing with a 27-yarder, a long rush of 27 yards.
He looked good
on 3 runs.
Yeah.
And I told you, remember yesterday I was talking about some of the rookies, some of the guys, 7 of them that might make some noise in the NFL that you might want to stick back on your fantasy league team. Torrey Horton caught a touchdown pass. We talked about him yesterday. Torrey Horton for Seattle Seahawks. He got 3 passes. He was targeted 7 times. Caught 3 passes for 31 yards and a touchdown. So,
hey, let me bring this up real quick.
Go ahead.
Cam Miller, the backup, the third string guy in Vegas that got action in the last 3 quarters of the fourth quarter.
What position does he play?
He's a quarterback.
Okay, yeah, all right. And who did he play for prior to?
Let me tell you this.
Okay,
this was incredible last night. I had never heard of this. Have any of you guys heard of Cam Miller before?
No, I have not.
No. 2-time FCS national championship winner, quarterback at North Dakota State. I'm at my buddy's house last night, and he, we're pulling up because Aiden O'Connell's playing the whole game, not playing well at all, threw a couple of picks, and we're sitting there trying to figure out who even does Las Vegas have as their third string guy. This guy was handpicked by Tom Brady. He's the guy who Brady wanted in a late round draft pick. And we figured out it's Cam Miller. My buddy
North Dakota State.
My buddy goes,
which they dominate that whole FCS division every year in and year out.
This was before he even came out. We just figured out who the guy was. He said, I've never heard of this guy before. Who did he play for in college? I was just joking. I said North Dakota State. Had no idea. I just picked it out of thin air. I thought it was the craziest thing ever. I just guessed it.
And boom, there he was from North Dakota State.
Yeah.
And if Tom
and he played
Brady,
well, he looked good.
And I tell you what, there's nothing more than Tom Brady would love to see and have on the team that he owns part of, the Las Vegas Raiders, than for him to personally suggest a player way down the line, just like he was picked in the 6th or 7th round of the draft out of Michigan.
Pick number 199.
He would love to turn the Raiders on to some guy that way down the line, doesn't have a lot of shots at probably making a lot of teams or being drafted by teams, but here he is. And I didn't watch him in that game, but obviously he did pretty well.
He came in first possession that he played. It was maybe 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They were down by 10. He threw a 49-yard touchdown pass as soon as he came into the game. Got them into field goal range on the next possession, tied it up, and then got them into field goal range with 20 seconds left, drove them 30 yards down the field, and the field goal got blocked. But he still put them in position.
And I bet
three times in a row.
I bet Allegiant Stadium was going crazy. I bet they were going nuts. Oh, well, they might. Well, they could have been going crazy at Allegiant Stadium. That's right. It was in Seattle.
I'm sure Vegas fans were pretty hyped up to see that, though.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Hey, when we come back from this break, Cubs newly acquired reliever Andre Kittredge, he made a little history this week, and we're going to tell you what that history is for the Cubs. He was acquired right at the deadline from the Baltimore Orioles, came with the Cubs, reliever was booed off the field about two games ago, but yesterday made some history. We're going to talk about that on the way back, on the back side of this break. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We'll be right back.
Look at them yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loaner cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
WKOM, your music, your sports, your radio station. WKOM 101.7 FM.
You hit the right spot.
Welcome to Workout Anytime Columbia, your local gym built on community, family values, and rural results. I'm Thomas Burns, proud owner and neighbor of the Family Run Fitness Center. You'll find us at 125 Bear Creek Pike, open 24/7 to fit your schedule. Our mission is simple: help our community live stronger, healthier lives with top-tier equipment, expert support, and recovery tools like red light therapy, sauna, and massage. We're here for you every step of the way. Let's get stronger together.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Let's talk custom design jewelry. Did you know Tillis Jewelry in downtown Columbia creates custom design jewelry and has been for over 30 years? From one-of-a-kind engagement rings to wedding bands and so much more. We want each piece to be as unique as you are and create a family heirloom for tomorrow. Call today and make an appointment with one of our designers. And just for calling, you will receive a free 30-minute consultation. Tillis Jewelry, creating custom jewelry proudly in Tennessee.
Hi, Jimmy here for Columbia Ace Hardware. Columbia Ace Hardware now carries Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines paint. Now their premium quality and huge selection of colors will be right in your neighborhood. Along with the award-winning service and advice Columbia Ace has always provided for your paint projects. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Columbia Ace, the helpful place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Do you have trees that need trimming or removed? Do you have stumps that you want grounded? A1 Tree Trimming and Removal is a family-owned and operated business local to Columbia and Lewisburg. They also service surrounding Middle Tennessee. We are licensed and insured and provide free estimates. No job is too big, no tree is too small. Give old Luke a call or text Luke at 931-359-3113. Or you can check them out on Facebook and tell A1 Tree Removal that you heard this ad on the radio. If you love America, then you will love A1 Tree Removal.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also an ice maker that didn't read the job description owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call Davis Heating and Cooling at 931-388-2090 for all your home comfort needs. Davis Heating and Cooling is your local independent American Standard dealer and proudly serves the Murray County area. Find Davis Heating and Cooling online and on Facebook or call today, 388-2090.
Hey, this is Seth Moss at Tennessee Valley Equipment, a premier FAE PrimeTech, Bandit, and Surex dealer. We are your dealer for all of your land clearing and forestry mulching needs. We sell equipment, provide repair service, and parts along with a rental fleet of mulching equipment. We also offer mulching teeth, blades, and sharpening. Our number one priority is getting you up and running as quickly and affordable as possible. Tennessee Valley is located at 300 Santa Fe Pike in wonderful Columbia, Tennessee. Stop by or give us a call today at 931-981-9812.
This is Debbie Matthews with the Nashville Realty Group, and if you've been paying attention, you know the housing market has been tough, but rates are beginning to thaw. So if you're thinking about selling, the time to jump in is getting better every day. But if you're thinking about buying, and those interest rates are still a little bit too high, a good agent knows how to negotiate interest rate buydowns. And I'm a good agent, so call me, Debbie Matthews with Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Trip Stoltz with Columbia Ace Hardware. I love listening to 101.7 WKOM FM, Columbia, Tennessee.
And welcome back to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake in the WKOM studios this Friday afternoon. It's Free Money Friday. I forgot all about that.
Hence the Katy Perry.
All right.
What color are you going with?
I don't know. You know,
Purple would have won you 4-1.
You know what? I think black is 2.5 to 1. I'll take 2.5 to 1. I'm going to say black. But you know, being that green is in the cryptocurrency.com name, I think that's why they've kind of been going with. Unless there's been some copycatters.
Now,
there might have been a few copycatters.
It started as green, obviously, and now people didn't know that there was a purpose behind it, and they just think it's funny. So now they're going to do it themselves.
Right.
They don't care what
I
color
mean,
it is.
their local Love Bound might have run out of green. And they have to go with another color.
Can we be honest though? Let's just
please be honest.
Does this not have to help the ratings a little bit?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, cause like, if you're flipping through the channels and you see a game on now, aren't you going to stop and say, let's see if something happens here?
Hey, well, think about it this way: when have we ever talked about the WNBA this much?
When the Predators have ever gotten into a playoff situation in hockey, they were looking for the catfish to hit the ice.
Sure,
it's the same thing.
Sure,
it's the same. I mean, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's catfish and what's going on in the WNBA are not the same thing, but it's the same concept of, something hitting the ice and people anticipating it hitting the ice, changing your luck or whatever the turning mow around. I don't know what they're trying to get accomplished, but obviously cryptocurrency.com is trying to create interest and for their
trying to give themselves a brand.
Yeah, and it's worked. I mean, we're talking about it.
We're talking about it, and well, then that brings me to my second question: should the WNBA feel privileged that he chose their league as a place to showcase this? I mean, it could have happened in NASCAR. Imagine that happening, being thrown on a racetrack in the middle of a race.
Meow.
Yeah, I mean, dangerous.
You wouldn't. I don't see anybody running out there and scooping it up in the middle of a NASCAR race. You know what I mean? I mean,
go through somebody's radiator. Be a big problem.
Go through their windshield.
It'd be a deadly weapon.
It could be.
I mean, it could get stuck there in the windshield. Just
absolutely.
Yeah. The Titans play Saturday night at Tampa Bay. They are on a 10-day road trip, the whole team, for team bonding, as they have their first two preseason games are away. First game is Saturday night, 6:30, as the Titans are 3-point favorite at Tampa Bay.
Home team dogs have been hot early.
With a 32.5 total. 32.5. Titans favored by 3. We'll just have to wait and see. And then after that, and joint practices leading up to Saturday's game against Tampa Bay. Then they come back a little bit north to Atlanta, into Georgia, and they're not coming back home until after the game against the Atlanta Falcons.
That's great. That's great for bonding.
And that's about 10 days away. So there you have it. Now, before we left for break, the Cubs acquired Andre Kittredge. He is a pitcher. He is a reliever. Acquired by Chicago at the trade deadline. He was having a good year for the Baltimore Orioles, who suck. So the Chicago Cubs have acquired him. And Kittredge made history, and I believe it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. Okay, on Wednesday, he came into the game in a 1-1 game, came in at the 7th inning, and gave up 4 earned runs in 1 inning, and was booed off the mound at Wrigley Field on Wednesday.
Welcome to Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago, Mr. Kittredge. Then he came back onto he was called back to relieve yesterday in the 7th inning again. Wait a second. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Okay, let me back up. He was booed off the mound on Tuesday. He gave up 4 runs on Tuesday. They lost 5-1 to the Cincinnati Reds in Chicago. He was booed off the mound. Didn't even make it through an inning. He gave up 4 runs on Tuesday. In the 7th inning on Wednesday, he was called back on the mound, and he got 3 outs on 9 pitches. Do you know what that is called?
3 outs on 9 pitches?
He got 3 outs on 9. He struck out Austin Hayes of the Cincinnati Reds, Gavin Lux, and Tyler Stevenson. He got 3 outs on 9 pitches. Do you know what that is called?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's an immaculate inning.
That's fitting. Because, it really is.
Yeah.
Did he get a standing ovation?
All went down swinging. Now, listen, that is only the 6th immaculate inning in Cubs history. You think about how many innings are played. I mean, obviously, there's 9 in a game, and then back in the old days, you could go, however many innings it took to get a game over. Of course, it's now changed. Overtime has changed, or extra innings has changed in Major League now.
Wraps up a lot quicker.
Guess how many immaculate innings there have been in Major League Baseball history?
The Cubs have 6.
I don't know, 40.
I was going to go 30, 40.
120 Major League Baseball immaculate innings. Closer to
6 times 30.
And that is closer to perfect games. And how many perfect games there have been? Perfect games there have been in Major League Baseball? 24.
Wow.
Perfect games. And no hitters. There's been 326 no hitters. So the immaculate innings is closer to a perfect game, number-wise, than it is to no hitters as far as rarity goes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's harder to do.
Cal Quantrill of Miami, Brandon Young of the Baltimore Orioles, where Kittredge came from earlier this year, are the only other 2 pitchers this season to have a immaculate inning. The Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly, excuse me, admitted to not realizing what had just happened after the last pitch. Quote, Carson Kelly said, quote, "The last pitch, I was like, wow, we went sinker, 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 slider, sinker, sinker, slider." It was pretty cool to be part of that. It is how he remembered the sequence. Kittredge, the pitcher, is a 9-year-old Major League Baseball vet, and like I said, had a solid season with the O's until he was traded at the deadline. American League East leading Toronto Blue Jays have a weekend series at the Los Angeles Dodgers in interleague play, National League, American League. And the Dodgers are leading the National League West. Toronto's leading the American League East. And they play a series this coming weekend. And that's pretty cool that you get the 2 American League and National League possible World Series matchup. I don't think it'll be there, but it could be. It's possible. But that's not the best twist of this series this weekend. Tonight, Toronto's Max Scherzer goes up against the Los Angeles Dodgers' Clayton Kershaw. The matchup between the most recent members of the Major League Baseball 3,000 Strikeout Club are going up against each other tonight.
Sure, that's rare.
And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was reading in the article about Scherzer became the 19th member of the 3,000 Strikeout Club, which is super rare too. Kershaw joined him as a 20th member. So the 19th and 20th member of the 3,000 Strikeout Club are pitching against each other tonight in Los Angeles.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I think that's something to be celebrated for sure. Another thing to be celebrated this weekend, Jen Paywall will be the first woman to umpire in a century and a half of big league baseball, Major League Baseball, Big League Baseball, over 150 years, a woman has not umpired behind the plate or on the bases in that long. She was in Nashville, Tennessee. She had just called a Nashville Sounds game when she got the call.
Oh, that's cool.
Last Thursday that she was coming down. She said, I was overcome with emotion. Her voice quivering, Paywall talked about getting the news during a Wednesday conference call with Director of Umpire Development Rich Riker and Vice President of Umpire Operations Matt McKendry. Paywall thought back to her long road in the early 1990s at West Milford High School in New Jersey. She had a summer conversation. The third baseman on the school softball team, Lauren Rissmeiser. Do you want to come umpire with me? Paywall remembered being asked. I didn't think twice about it. Lauren's doing it, so I'm going to do it. She got paid $15 a game. She took a field, and I took a field. It was a one-umpire system. I had no idea what I was doing, but I put the gear on and called balls and strikes. A 1995 graduate of West Milford, which inducted her into her Athletic Hall of Fame. Paywall became a 3-time all-conference softball selection at Hofstra. After umpiring NCAA football through 2010 through 2016, she was approached by big league ump Ted Barrett at an umpire camp in Binghamton, New York in 2015. Barrett invited Paywall to attend a clinic in Atlanta, then a Major League Baseball tryout in Cincinnati. He invited her to dinner in Atlanta with fellow big league umps Paul Nauert and Marvin Hudson with their wives. Quote, I warned her, look, this is what you're up against. It's going to be 10 years in the minor leagues before you sniff a big league ball field. Paywall was among 38 hopefuls invited to the Umpire Training Academy of Vero Beach. Started a pro umpiring career at the Gulf Coast League in 2016, working the plate. She moved up to New York, Penn League in 2017, AA, AAA, and she's going to be working the bases on Saturday at the Miami Marlins Atlanta game this weekend, and then Sunday, Jen Paywall will be the first woman ever to be behind the plate at a Major League Baseball game, and I think that's pretty dang cool.
I think so too.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn? Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing their community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. That's 931-309-1644.
Hey, this is Drake and my dog Carl from the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Summer heat in southern Middle Tennessee is no joke, and your animals feel it too. With record-setting temperatures and high humidity, it's critical to keep your pets and livestock cool, shaded, and hydrated. Make sure they have constant access to clean water, shelter from the sun, and never leave them in a parked car, not even for a minute. Take care of your animals like family, because they're counting on you.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
For 40 years, the Jeweler's Bench has worked hard for their customers and provided the highest quality jewelry at the best price. They keep going back. Recent renovations have allowed them to expand their inventory. More high-quality jewelry, custom vintage and estate pieces, and professional jewelry and watch repairs. They also buy gold. The Jeweler's Bench, still here, still great service. 808 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
The generations that have paved the way for us deserve respect, integrity, and compassion. This is Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare. My grandmother and mother started this business in 2005, and I was honored to take over in 2012. Licensed and insured, we help our aging community stay in the comfort of their own homes. Online at CaringHeartsHomeHealthcareLLC.com, by phone 931-381-5470, or in person at 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia. That's Caring Hearts Home Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
I knew my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club and have me a good time before my time is up. Hey, let's get it now.
And welcome back in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. Thank you for joining us this Friday afternoon. Free Money Friday. This is radio for your wallet, you know, along with tons of sports information. It's also, you know, not just for your mind, but it's radio for your wallet too. Are you cool with that, Big Lou?
I'm fine with that.
Other NFL news, Los Angeles Chargers have lost their left tackle, Rashawn Slater, for the season. I'm sure Justin Herbert did not want to hear that.
Just signed a $113 million contract.
That's right. 4-year, $114 million. Extension to stay at the Los Angeles Chargers. He was carted off the field yesterday, and early diagnosis was a ruptured tendon in his left leg. So, unfortunately, Rashawn Slater is done for the year, and he was the highest paid offensive lineman average salary in the NFL, Big Lou. 3 NFL bets to make right now, guys. If you're looking at bets to make for the future, 3 NFL bets to make right now for week number 1 in the NFL. Cincinnati, -5.5 at Cleveland. Take the Bengals.
Yeah.
I mean, take the Bengals.
Battle of Ohio.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Burrow has said they are concentrating on not making another slow start for a year. He's been working out harder, been at all the team practices. I mean, he's ready to go.
And that probably means he's going to take it upon himself to be playing in all 3 preseason games. At
there
least
you
a
go.
little bit.
So he is not going to have a slow start. Cincinnati -5.5 at Cleveland week 1. Under 42.5 when the Las Vegas Raiders go to New England. 41 under 42.5 in the Raiders New England game. Week 1. 41 is the 3rd most common game total outcome in the NFL over the past 3 seasons. The 3rd most common total outcome at the end of the game is 41 points.
23-16 type of.
So 27-14.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to lock in on under the 42.5 points in the Las Vegas New England game. New coaches, all signs point to a grinded out type contest. Vrabel.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football, week 1, Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago is favored by 1.5 with a 43.5 total. Take the Vikings plus 1.5 on the or just take the Vikings on the money line.
And think of it this way.
To win the game.
If you don't trust J.J. McCarthy, you probably don't trust Caleb Williams even more.
That's right. And how about the under 43?
Oh, yeah.
J.J. McCarthy looking great in camp right now. A better Minnesota defense is going to come. And they had a pretty good defense last year.
They won 15 games.
Get this. Prime time football games, and we're talking about Thursday, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football, prime times. Unders have been a strong early season trend. Over the last 6 seasons in primetime games, the under has hit 60% of the time in those primetime games.
Yeah, they don't do a terrific job of picking those primetime games.
And
that's not very good.
That's based on the closing lines, not opening lines. So think about that.
Yeah.
Major League picks for the 8-ball picks for tonight. Take the Astros on the money line. Take under New York Yankees total runs in the alternate runs under 4.5. Take under in the New York Mets under 4.5 alternate runs. Take Milwaukee on the money line. Take the pitcher Senga under 15.5 outs. Take the Miami Marlins on the money line against the Braves tonight. Atlanta under 3.5 runs. Texas Rangers plus 1.5 runs on the run line. Texas Rangers under 3.5 run total, just for the Rangers. San Diego minus 1.5 runs. Shedeur Sanders is starting this weekend. Think about these bets for Shedeur Sanders. The first pass to be a touchdown, 100-1 odds. If he just backed up and just launched one down the sidelines.
Who do they have?
I'm trying to think who they have at wide receiver.
I'm talking about who they play.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look that. I'm not sure. What about a rushing touchdown on the first drive by Shedeur Sanders? 50-1 odds.
Yeah, that's better odds than the throwing touchdown on first play.
Just to have a passing touchdown, plus 120. What about a rushing touchdown by Shedeur Sanders at any time during the game? 14-1 odds. Pretty good bets for Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
I mean, he could go out there and light it up and make you a lot of money this weekend.
He is the guy for
That's it.
the preseason.
What color are you betting on? What color are you betting on?
No comment.
I'm going with black. Black.
Green.
All right. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Thank you for joining us. We'll talk at you on Monday.
Have a good weekend.
Keep your hands off of my stack.